Left sit.
I just love being uncomfortable. So putting myself in uncomfortable situations and yeah, make the best out of it. And then you come out stronger and you conquer. So I think that's gonna...
Just shoved it in his chest. The point's still there, but you're not crossing that line, and that'd have been quite funny.
Boxing, I don't like it. People think because you're a promoter you like all that stuff.
The alleged attack involving Rico Verhoeven and Oleksandr Usyk during the heated press conference has sparked major reactions throughout the boxing world. Eddie Hearn says Rico still carries dangerous qualities as a fighter, but he also feels Rico seems mentally troubled and emotionally affected right now.
Oleksandr, what he's done, he's wiped the floor with everybody. He's established himself at the top there. So now you look at him and you'll think financially, will he be in a better position than Tyson Fury? No, not in my opinion. Anthony Joshua? No, not in my opinion. The big money fights aren't out there for him, so he's got to do something. He's got to put himself in a position where he's got to win, because he's proved he's top draw. So in this fight here, I think it creates interest, intrigue. I'm quite sure there's a healthy.
Hearn questions how the people around Rico are handling the situation, while Usyk continues to stay calm, focused, and professional. Following the press conference incident, Rico Verhoeven explained that he always stays measured and trusts the power of his punches when they connect cleanly.
Very calculated, but yeah, when I connect, I connect. Like I said, there's a lot of weight behind these punches. So yeah, of course, within the kickboxing sport, I was used to just throwing the kicks and doing my thing. But now we get the opportunity to use the hands more. So Peter is like, oh,
His comments came immediately after the controversy surrounding Oleksandr Usyk, at a time when tensions between both sides are already extremely high. Usyk's calm, technical approach to boxing creates a sharp contrast with Rico's aggressive attitude and mindset. Johnny Nelson says Oleksandr Usyk has already beaten everyone important and firmly secured his place at the top of the boxing world music.
He's going to be dangerous. Like, all the attributes that he has, they still exist, regardless of his mental state. But I see a kid in pain, you know? I've got to be honest with you, like, I don't see how people around him can be looking at his behaviour and being comfortable with it.
At the same time, he points out that financially, Usyk may still not generate the same level of attraction as stars like Tyson Fury music or Anthony Joshua. Nelson believes the fight is being driven more by business interest and public curiosity, which makes this matchup an important part of Usyk's next career decision.
For a long time, and not really done much in boxing at all, to warrant a shot at Oleksandr Usyk when there's a queue so big. And
Indeed.
You know what I mean? And that's the most important thing. The people who are sitting waiting for their shot in line are going to be fuming over this. Some would say, to counter that argument, Usyk's probably earned the right to have an
Eddie Hearn also speaks about the intense atmosphere following the press conference clash between Rico Verhoeven and Oleksandr Usyk. According to him, emotions have become so heated that strict security measures and separation are now necessary. The incident has increased excitement around the fight.
You honestly think if these two come together like this, well, you know what's going to happen?
So what
I'm going to keep them apart by a wall of security.
But it has also created serious concern inside boxing circles. While Usyk remains calm and composed, Rico's actions continue to fuel controversy and force organizers to keep the situation under tight control. Peter Fury explains that both Rico Verhoeven and Oleksandr Usyk accepted this challenge because of their warrior mentality.
Business, and it's just made it even bigger, and we wait to see what happens next. And I'm a storyteller, and I love the interest and intrigue in matchups, and I think this is a fight that the casuals will just revel in. Is it controversial? Have we already?
He describes both men as true fighters who are willing to face each other without hesitation. However, after Rico's recent behavior, more attention has shifted toward Usyk's professionalism and calm approach, while Rico's aggressive image is starting to influence public opinion ahead of the matchup. Adam Smith reacts to the incident involving Rico Verhoeven and Oleksandr Usyk by saying that this kind of behavior should not happen during a face-off.
Oleksandr Usyk is the Rico Verhoeven in boxing.
Yeah.
So like he's been dominating for so long and in such phenomenal fashion. So I was like, wow, if we could do this.
Even so, he admits the controversy has dramatically increased interest in the fight. The incident has created huge discussion across the boxing world, while Usyk continues to appear calm and controlled in complete contrast to Rico's emotional reaction. Paul Smith questions whether Rico Verhoeven deserves to be involved in a world title conversation at this stage.
It's real fight. It's a dangerous guy. It's a undisputed champion for kickboxing. It's a big guy like Hearn. But this is 50% show, 50% fight. But for me, it's 100% fight because I very serious in that.
He points out that Rico has not yet built a boxing resume strong enough to justify receiving an opportunity of this level. There are many contenders still waiting for their own chance, and that reality has created frustration throughout the division. While Usyk's accomplishments are respected and recognized,
well, his preparation is already coming down in the very end, and soon as going to be back home in a week or so. About in a week, maybe 10 days. We're going to Australia. He kind of looks kind of bumped up, but he looks in a very good shape. I saw his sparrings. I'm not going to talk about the sparrings, but
the bigger discussion is whether this fight is being promoted more because of attention and controversy rather than sporting merit. The way people reacted to the confrontation between Rico Verhoeven and Oleksandr Usyk also became a major talking point. Some explained that physical pushing can happen during boxing promotions, but that slapping clearly crosses the line.
A joke. This is nothing but a gimmick fight, and it's even more shameless considering the fact, one, it's on pay-per-view, and two, it's for the WBC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Does Rico Verhoeven, with his one win over a decade ago against the guy who was 0-5, deserve a world title shot? Answers on a postcard. Can you play the recorder? No. That's the answer. This is shocking. Shocking stuff from Oleksandr Usyk. This is Oleksandr Usyk.
Security stepped in quickly and managed to control the situation, yet the clip still spread rapidly online and became viral. Once again, Usyk's calm reaction stood out when compared to Rico's impulsive actions. Rico Verhoeven also openly praised Oleksandr Usyk by comparing Usyk's dominance in boxing to the legacy he built himself in kickboxing.
I'm not interested in... I like Rico Verhoeven, sparred him, know him, nice fella, very good kickboxer, one of the best of all time, but he's not a boxer. If he wants to fight... Can he box? Yeah, he can box, he's a very good boxer, but he shouldn't be boxing the best heavyweight in the world. If he wants to do it as an exhibition, go and do it. I'm not interested in Usyk Verhoeven, just for the...
He acknowledged Usyk's long unbeaten run at the highest level and described the possible fight as a special event for combat sports. Despite the earlier tension between them, these comments showed clear respect for Usyk's status as an elite champion and helped explain why this matchup continues to attract worldwide attention.